Hello, everybody. Wow, thank you. It's an honor to be here. So today, standing on a stage to defend beef, almost like asking for trouble. Just saying red meat is good for you can cause a lot of controversy, but that's exactly why I'm here for. Everything I'm going to share in the next few minutes, I wish someone had told me this, me and my family, when I was younger. It would save me years of pain, countless doctors, and lots of money spent in pills that didn't address the root cause. So this wasn't a small change, that was a big thing, big transformation. So, first of all, I would like to ask you, have you ever been told that meat is bad for you? Please be honest. I won't judge you, I promise. Thank you. So, yes, I'm here to tell that meat is not the enemy. And it's part of the solution, not only for us, for our health, but also for the planet and even for the animals. Yes, for the ethics. I'm going to talk everything now. So a little bit of my story. When I was younger, ever since I remember, I suffer a lot with severe back pain caused by autoimmune disease called ankylosing spondylitis. And I took many pills. So when I grew up, I was told that meat was really bad for me. So I give a try. So yes, I've been in the other side. I spent 7 years as vegetarian and I thought I was doing everything right. I ate superfoods, sprouts, organic food. I didn't drink alcohol. Yes, I stopped eating alcohol many years ago. And I didn't eat sugar, processed food. I was really clean. I did yoga, meditation. I tried to do everything. Endless detoxes, fasting. Anyway, it's a long story. But the thing is, like, I was becoming more and more sicker at the point that my gut collapsed. I developed hyperthyroidism, Crohn's disease, amenorrhea, depression. My menstrual cycle stopped for 4 years. Yeah, that's a lot for a woman. My energy stopped, my libido, my happiness. I almost lost myself. I knew that something was really wrong, but I've tried everything. Until one day, a friend of mine, he was vegetarian, and he shared his healing journey back to meat. That blew my mind. I thought, oh my God, maybe I'm doing something really wrong. So I had the strength to question everything I thought I knew about nutrition. And here I go. After 5 days of eating meat, I looked myself in the mirror and I cried tears of joy to see my gut healing, to working again, my mood, my energy, my libido. I was feeling me again. Just 5 days, that was mind-blowing. Of course, now it's been 6 years, I'm thriving. It's been 30 years, I've tried to survive. I did pretty much everything. So this is why I chose this topic, because that was the changed my life the most. This sentence really inspired me. Like, discipline can inspire me, but my ultimate commitment is with the truth. And the truth is, like, my body was craving meat for a long time because of beliefs and ideas I didn't try it. So I was not the only one. In this journey, I met many people that also survive. And with good intentions, they try to be vegetarian. Some of them many years. And 2 of them are here. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Gabrielle and Karsten. So more than that, we've been doing amazing retreats, and more than half of the people that come to us, they were vegetarian. But now also everybody's driving. I'm so happy we're, combining all of these techniques, yoga, meditation, nature with food, with nice food, nice animal-based food. So come to join us in the next July. We're going to have the next one. So now from the story of humans, how did we evolve? So for the most of our time, like for 2 million of years, more than that, we weren't passive plant gatherers. We were active apex predators. We thrive on animal-based foods, organs, meat, bone marrow, tallow. Yes, it's right here. I'm going to talk about this. Thanks to that, our stomach acid became very acidic, more acidic than a lion's, and so acidic like scavengers. So that allow us to eat meat safely. Okay, our small intestine became longer, which would allow us to absorb more meat, and so our brains grew drastically. Thanks to hunting, we start eating from nose to tail. We start eating everything from the animal. Livers, organs, kidneys, everything matters. So thanks to that, our brain become bigger. So who knows this name? Western Price. Have you ever heard? Rings a bell? Okay, some people. Nice. So we also have a real-world evidence that confirms what our ancestors knew already. This is a pioneer doctor that he traveled all the world, and he visited 14 different countries. Countries not like native populations that they weren't touched by the modern food. And what he saw was extraordinary. He saw people really healthy, no cavities, no gum disease, no cancer, no heart disease. They're having beautiful bodies, thriving on health, and they didn't have doctors, medicine, hospitals, dentists. So what he saw that they were eating from nose to tail. They were eating all the animal, yes, meat, but also fish, eggs. They didn't found any vegans, vegetarian people. So yes, bone marrow, egg fish, brain, tongue, liver. But unfortunately, when he saw groups of people that they were already eating modern food, the disease start to appear just within generation. So as you can see, the right part is people from Arctic eating a lot of meat and fish. There's no vegetables, no fruits in Arctic, only snow. The left side, you see people with the crooked teeth, gum disease, and disease of all the body, not only the teeth. Here, it's very sad, before the modern food and after. You see aesthetics, but also functional bodies. It doesn't mean like it's just beautiful. Yes, it's beautiful, but it works. And this one's, it's from India, before and after the modern food. So here we can see, and this was like 100 years ago, more or less. This we can see already the impact of the modern food. So where did it all go wrong? For the most of the time as human beings, meat was sacred to us. But just 70 years ago, something changed. So this guy over here is Ancel Keys. Maybe you heard his name. So he wrongly blamed cholesterol for the heart disease. And some doctors at that time, of course, tried to refuse his hypothesis because it was only a hypothesis. John Yudkin died without any credits. So thanks to that, the processed food exploded in the markets. Like low fat, high carb start to be the normal. So as you can see, people start to eat less and less meat, eggs, and butter, and more cereals and sugar. So we began to demonize meat, eggs, butter, and start to glorify cereals and sugar and seed oils. The result, obesity overtakes for the first time hunger as the biggest global threat. Yes, there are more obese people in the world than hungry. And also heart disease increased when people switch butter to margarine, or tallow to margarine. And modern disease increased when lard and butter were replaced by seed oils. Believe me, it was not a coincidence. This is how they brainwash people to think the fat was the enemy. So as you can see, here's a magazine, very popular, Mediatic magazine. In one front page shows Ancel Keys. That was a big boom at that area, big news. After some years, and now cholesterol, and now the bad news. So people switch bacon, eggs, delicious, healthy breakfast to oats, cereals, and soy milk, and margarine with bread. And after some years, 2014, you see already the same magazine telling us, eat butter. Why the scientists label fat the enemy? Something strange here, right? Besides that, they blame meat for causing cancer. Look, this is observational studies. It's how they do it. They call the people and they ask, look, do you eat meat? People answer yes or no. Okay, but they don't ask people if they eat the meat with seed oils, with sugar, they drink alcohol, they do sports, yoga, meditation. They don't care about these factors. Then people die, and the news comes, oh, meat is very bad for you. So, yes, meat is a hero that also fights cancer. It's the opposite. It's right opposite. Here is one of the studies, success studies, of 3 cases of treatment of a high-grade brain tumor using the Paleolithic keto diet, which means it's like high-fat carnivore diet. No lettuce, no oats, no rice, just high-fat meat. Okay, this is amazing. But if you see most of the people that eat meat, they eat meat in seed oils with lots of bread, alcohol. So let's not blame the meat for what all of this did. And more than fearing meat, people are fearing the fat of the meat, fatty meat. Why are these bad fats? They are easily to oxidize. They are unstable to heat. So they oxidize and promote chronic inflammation, gut damage, autoimmune disease. And the other side, we have the good fats, okay? Lard, tallow. I use tallow for pretty much everything. I cook everything with this, potatoes, veggies as well, whatever. I also put it in my skin, deodorant, everything. This was the creams that everybody used until 70 years ago because seed oils are very new. So as you can see here, making tallow is very easy. You just need fat from the meat, cook it, and that's it. You have your own fat. I make my own. You can do it as well at your home. It's cheap. It's very free. and very healthy. Seed oils, in contrast, it's a long process. And be careful, because if you eat outside in the restaurants, the odds that you're eating your meat, beautiful eggs, with seed oils, it's huge. You need to ask, look, I need this cooked in butter. So benefits of tallow, besides having good fat, as vitamins as well, A, D, E, and K. It promotes overall health, nails, hair, skin, immune system support. So long story short, I recommend you this. The documentary is free on YouTube. Forget everything you've been told about fat fiction. And this is a nice book from Nina Teicholz, The Big Fat Surprise. Is amazing. She tells all this corruption study about the fats. As well, to question everything that you hear in the news, in the TV, so have more critical thinking to have less disease. Yes, meat is a hero and also helps to increase our longevity. Why? First, it helps you to lose weight. Why? Because if you eat more meat, more eggs, more fish, more protein, animal protein, you don't crave any more fast food. You don't crave any more alcohol. It's very good for addictions. People that cannot stop eating, amazing. So count meat, count eggs instead of counting calories. It's a really easy way to lose weight. And also helps to increase muscle mass. Why? Because meat has all the amino acids ratio that you need for increasing your muscle. And the more muscle you have, the more freedom. So muscle is the organ of be free, for live longer, and you build your future better with this kind of lifestyle. But meat is way more than just complete protein, okay? Now let's talk about vitamins and minerals. So most of them doesn't exist in plants. Yes, we don't find carnitine, carnosine, taurine, creatine, vitamin A, D, E, and K, zinc, vitamin B12. We don't find these in plants. It's why people supplement so much when they go vegan, but it's not sustainable, not for the health and planet. And beef liver is king. It's a multivitaminic of nature, full of iron, yes, but also copper, chromium, vitamin A. Once a week, if you eat it once a week, it's a nice goal. And also bone broth. Bone broth, it's a very good collagen booster. It's the #1 food with collagen. Also, it's very good for the gut, for the skin. Lots of collagen minerals as well. Good for fasting. So besides that, plants also have anti-nutrients. So if you eat too much plants, it's why your gut will feel it. You start bloating, right? Like grains, rice, beans. So besides having gluten in wheat, you have lectins, oxalates, phytates, and what these anti-nutrients do, they bind minerals and stop their absorption. So that's not cool. And what about the planet? Okay, when cows are used properly, they are also part of the solution. So in the regenerative farming and holistic management, you see a lot of diversity, rebuild soil, fertility, support microbial life, strain crops naturally, and boost ecosystem. Meanwhile, all the plant-based food systems cause deforestation, pesticide use, soil erosion, and wildlife destruction. So one heals, another destroys. What about the methane? So fossil fuels actually count for 80% of greenhouse gases, not cattle. And 85% of the grazing lands are unsuitable for crops. So without herbivores, ruminants, our ecosystems would collapse. So as this film documentary that I also recommend a lot, Sacred Cow, it's not the cow, it's the how. Okay, now what about the ethics? Let's see. Here we need to do some maths. The one side, the maths are really easy to do. One cow means one death, which means nourishing food for all the year for all your family. Yeah, your kids, you, everybody needs good food. But on the other side, we see that half kilo of rice, which is poor food for less than 1 day, equals 25 dead animals. Dead animals in the rice. How come? Yes, animals like rabbits, foxes, frogs, birds, fish, they are caught in the harvest and they die. We don't see them dying, maybe. You never saw, but it's happening. So there is no food system without that, but there is a way of doing with more honor and respect. And in the principle of less harming, we should be consuming a diet based on big herbivores. Besides that, cow gives you more, like almost 50% of the cow goes for other products that maybe you cannot even imagine, like creams, charcoal, candles, paints, leather, ice creams, toothpaste, porcelain, brushes. So I'm gonna leave you with these nutrients. Human evolve our nutrient-dense animal foods. Health collapse when we abandon them. Regenerative animal farming can heal our planet, and real meat can save us. So yes, we've been deceived. If you are human, you need to eat like one. It's never too late to honor the food that shape us. Meat is a misunderstood hero. It sustained us for millions of years, and it can heal us again. So it's time to welcome it back for us, for the planet, and the future generations. Thank you.